Hello everyone, I'm Nikhil Gupta Gourisetti from Pacific Northwest National Lab, and I'm here with Julia Rotondo, my colleague, and we are here to talk about MEEDS. Based on the most recent cyber attacks, such as the Florida water plant attack, Veterans Hospitals security hack, Colonial Pipeline, and Stuxnet attacks, it has been very clear that the adversaries are exploiting the exposed systems and known vulnerabilities. The advent of Internet of Things and the strong affinity towards network systems is increasing the overall attack surface and amplifying the cybersecurity challenge. We are expected to see close to 75 billion IoT or connected OT devices by 2025, and we are already seeing an increased trend in the targeted ICS or OT attacks. Just in the last 3 to 5 years, we have seen an increase by 2000% in targeted ICS attacks. And it is estimated that by 2025, we may see close to $10 trillion per year of cybersecurity crime damage. And with all of these challenges, we continue to see a long list of unfilled cybersecurity positions within the companies and facilities. By 2022, we are estimated to see close to 1.8 million unfilled cybersecurity positions. MEEDS is a security software system that is designed to address some of these challenges. MEEDS is a risk-informed autonomous solution that is designed to identify attack surfaces, help monitor and detect exposures, help the facility owners and operators defend their networks, and improve the overall cybersecurity hygiene. MEEDS is designed for facilities with cybersecurity experts and for facilities that lack cybersecurity expertise. Next slide. MEEDS is designed to identify the ICS or OT networks and systems that are inadvertently exposed to the public internet and list their vulnerabilities. MEEDS provides a safe scanning, monitoring, and protection mechanism for the IT and OT networks and systems, and also informs the users with the relative cybersecurity risk scores associated with these devices. The facility owners and operators can use the data and the output from MEEDS as part of their cybersecurity mitigation and the risk management plan and process. Next slide. Every targeted attack involves reconnaissance or the information gathering phase. As part of this phase, adversaries or the cyber attackers tries to understand the exposed systems and the vulnerabilities within the networks and the facilities so they can infiltrate and execute their attacks. And which is why the zero trust architecture philosophy is extremely important and effective to address adversarial tactics. Zero trust architecture or ZTA is emphasized in the recent executive order and strongly recommended by NIST, Department of Defense, and several other government agencies. A critical element that is part of zero trust architecture is continuous monitoring system, which also means that the defenders would need total observability or visibility of their network. MEEDS is designed to address a lot of these challenges. MEEDS has built-in 700 ICS queries and a long list of autonomous engines that are designed to help and support the zero trust architecture philosophy through its built-in enumeration features. MEEDS automates several months of human processes and manual processes and reduces them to just in few seconds. Next slide. MEEDS achieves all of this through its built-in engines. The exposure analysis engine is designed to identify exposed systems. The device categorization engine is to identify the IP addresses that are exposed and associate a device type with these IP addresses. The relative risk analysis engine is designed to associate or assign a risk value to the systems that are identified. The situational awareness engines provides external data sources or trusted external data sources within to the facility. The reporting engine can be used to generate management and engineering reports. The automated alerting engine generates automated alerts and real-time alerts to the facility owners and operators when there is a change in the overall cybersecurity posture. The access control engine can be used to assign different roles and responsibilities within the facility. Finally, The network scanning and visualization engine can be used to visualize the network and identify how the long list of systems are connected within the network. Next slide.
Thanks, Sri. So where does MEEDS fit in the customer ecosystem? As Sri mentioned, there's a lot of national level guidance out there. He talked about zero trust architecture being supported by different customers such as the Department of Defense and NIST. And a lot of those organizations have really good cyber policies and procedures. But one of the issues we've seen is a lack of scalable solutions that can support that compliance at a local level or a site level. We've also seen a level down that there's often a disconnect between those tasked with securing the overall cybersecurity of a large portfolio and the building level controls, building level industrial control systems with that increasing threat landscape. So how do we marry traditional cybersecurity IT problems with this rising threat of OT and industrial control system leads? And then when you go down one level to those tasked with securing network management, those who are even applying solutions, they're faced with solutions that are expensive and complex, and they're really limited for those with non-cyber expertise, which, let's face it, many of our building engineers are. So MEEDS comes in and offers a freemium business model in which we provide access to all of those engines that Sri described earlier on a limited basis for our free users. They can come in, they can see the type of insights they can get with about 7 days of access and limited data features. Or they can pay $1,100 a year for access to the premium model, which is very cost competitive in the market, and really see all of those data and see all of the engines, get to have no data limits, and they also get a 1-hour annual consulting session, which offers them input with our technical advisors, and they can do things like discuss how to maximize MEEDS for their specific needs, or they can talk about how to target MEEDS for specific threats they're concerned with. We do think that MEEDS offers an attractive place within the market. We've analyzed the market. We see about 150 billion in the global cybersecurity market, and within the market for buildings levels IoT, specifically focusing on monitoring service that MEEDS provides, we see that market as being about 250 to 500 million a year. We looked at the tool ecosystem that MEEDS falls into, and we think it's very competitive within the serviceable addressable market. We saw about 300 or so widely deployed and trusted tools, and a much smaller subset of tools that offer features like continuous monitoring, threat intelligence, or vulnerability analysis. MEEDS is really focused on that building level, specifically on the commercial building level. There's about 6 million commercial buildings in the United States, of which about 1.5 million of them are probably hosting OT or ICS technology that would require such services that MEEDS provides. In that market, we think MEEDS is really distinguished because it offers automated scanning and monitoring without disruption. Sri mentioned all of the great information that can be provided by our engines, including supporting compliance analysis, vulnerability assessment, traffic capture and visualization, exposure detection, device identification, and interoperability with third-party security tools. All these features combined sets MEEDS apart from competitors such as Risk Recon, Rumble, Tenable, Shodan, and more. So what's next for MEEDS? Well, we're looking for $1.5 million to really take MEEDS to the next level, leverage artificial intelligence and machine learning to make it easier and faster for our users to gain insights they need to respond in the face of changing threat landscape. Using things like artificial intelligence to really increase exposure analysis, network scanning, and our network visualization engines. Try to have machine learning to take the place of compliance checks with standards and policies. Imagine just doing a whole assessment for compliance with one button. That's what we think is next for MEEDS. Additionally, we're hoping to take MEEDS to the next level in terms of automatic alerting and guidance against specific attacks. Sri mentioned quite a few at the beginning, and we think things like man-in-the-middle, DDoS, are real opportunities for MEEDS to provide real-time assistance to our premium users. MEEDS was not developed in a silo. We've got a great team who've come together to develop the product that we're pitching here today. It's brought together folks from across the Pacific Northwest National Lab, and we're really happy to offer it to you today. So from both Sri and myself, we really want to thank you for your time today, and we look forward to your questions.